Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Monday, Monday, Monday. It's Monday. I am currently running the wrong overlay. It's Monday, Monday, Monday. A Monday. Twitch, you gotta stop telling me I'm unstable. I don't care what you think. Maybe I'll drop my bitrate. I don't know. It never actually seems that bad. Anywho, I just did 20 minutes of typing. I was doing English 5K as my warm-up. PB'd at 59. And we're going to switch to 10K where it actually matters for us. We're going to start here. We're going to do 10 minutes. And then we're going to go... We're typing now. And then we're going to go aim. And we're going to be a hot tamale. Also, I'm planting my feet. I had my legs crossed earlier, so this might feel weird. If I don't PB, it's because my feet are planted and it feels weird. Alright? Thank you. Anywho, lock in. No! Fuck! Oh, am I allowed to say that yet? YouTube, if it hasn't been a minute, I didn't say that. Ooh, that was tough. That's big tough. No. 52, not a bad start, not a bad start. That's a bad start, what the fuck? Hello. I don't know who you are, but I know you're here. Thank you for joining us on this Monday. I'll have you know I had a fantastic Monday. Actually, it was a really weird Monday. A lot of things happened that are not normal for Mondays. I hope your Monday was fantastic, though. Even if it was just a normal Monday, at least you knew what you were getting into. MJ! Hello, hi, how are ya? It's Monday. I got a call today that America's going to war with Europe soon. Didn't really get much more information than that. Don't think it's a very credible source, but that's how I'm doing. I hope your tummy has no issues and your doctors have been peppered. I hope you're doing well. Am I close? Am I close? Is it a good day to have a tummy? Are you having a good one? Are you living the dream? Is your hair moderately purple? Because that sounds pretty cool. Sounds like a good time to be alive. That's a second 55 in a row. The universe is talking to me. And I don't understand what it's saying. You ever get that feeling, that vibe? You know the universe is telling you something, but it's not speaking your language. Maybe that's what today was. That's why it was weird. It was just like, hey man, this is what's up. And I said, bobbledy-goopty screepty scoop. We're just not, we're not speaking the same language. We're not on the same vibe length. 3 classes today, you want to cry. 3 doesn't sound like that high of a number though. I'm guessing you're in college. So what, they were like an hour and a half each? Isn't that a pretty chill day? You're 20. Yeah. I remembered that part. And that's why I guessed you're in college. Because it would be, I don't really know what other school you would be in. So it was a fairly educated guess. Yeah, it's, I mean, shit, is the way I solved that problem is I dropped out. So, you know, you're doing, if you're complaining, not complaining, but if you're, fuck, how do I recover from this? It's a quick time event and it's about to expire. If you had a hard day on 3 classes, you're already doing better than me, because I don't know how many classes I ever had in a day because I skipped all of them and then I said, probably shouldn't be paying for this. Granted, there were times where I went to class and I was still like, I probably shouldn't be paying for this. And that's kind of why I started skipping and then eventually dropped out. It was just like, I wasn't getting much out of the experience no matter what I did. You're in your 3rd year, 1.5 more to go. Hell yeah. Dude, if you're in your 3rd year, MJ, 3 classes, you gotta just, unless wanting to cry is unrelated. I should have started there. Do you have a lot of shit due? Is that, did something completely unrelated happen? I'm trying to hold my judgment until I know everything, because this isn't like a Rocky Road type of thing, you know. There are nuances here. I want to make sure that I'm not roasting you for no reason. As someone who didn't go to any of my classes, I do have the right to roast you for being in school and taking your schooling seriously. I do have that right, yes. I earned it when I left, because I do get emails from my school treating me as an alma mater and asking for donations. So, you know, they think I graduated to some degree. So yes, I do have the right to judge anyone and everyone currently undergoing schooling. Yes, I have been down that path and I have completed that path, so long as I never go back. If I never go back, it's completed. That's how that works. It's like when a show gets canceled on a cliffhanger, you know? It's done. You may not like how it ended. Some people may think, hey, does that really count as finished? And the answer is yes. The answer is, yeah, it's over. The answer is comprising is apparently the hardest word in the English dictionary for me to type. Son of a gun. I thought we were doing well, and then we weren't. What the fuck going on? That's not where that letter is. Isolation. I'm blowing my own back out. I'm losing my mind. I'm Muslim. I mean, I could be, but I'm not. Isn't it crazy how if something is a proper noun, it's a word? I knew that they were proper nouns. I knew that was the word for people, places, and things. I just didn't think they were real words. I didn't think you threw those in the dictionary. I thought that was just like, you know, everyone knows what it is type deal. Like, a name isn't going to be in the dictionary, right? So, since when is a place in the dictionary? I swear to God, if I see Philip on here at any point, and it turns out that names are in the dictionary, or are at least words to be concocted in typing test, we're going to have a problem. I'm going to have to call the police. Son of a gun. Forgot where that letter was for a sec, even though it's one of the most common letters in the alphabet and is on my home rail. Forgot. Holland Heifer, my boy, my boy. I have a very good friend named Holland Heifer. Holland makes me think of him. Also, a proper noun, as it were. Big fan of that guy, big fan. Don't know anything about Holland, but I love that heifer. Highlights, all of the lights, turn up the lights in here, baby. Turn up the lights in here, baby. Why is Sniffy Bears sending me a Discord? We gaming in 15 or what? Who could have possibly incited this nonsense? These fellas want to play Arc Raiders, and I'm not trying to compete against the Peanut. I will not touch that nut. I will touch that nut, and I have big plans to eventually become amongst that nut. Actually, I need to do a good bit of research when I get a chance on whether or not AI is capable of doing all the heavy lifting for me. But I'm going to take his job. I have a pretty good idea of how to do it. The only problems are I'm not really that good at video games right now, because once I hit like 18, I was like, yeah, that's a useless skill, it doesn't really translate well. And now I'm like, well, I don't need very many more useful skills. So we're gonna study the Peanut and everything that goes into him and makes him popular, and we're gonna rip his ass a new one. We're not gonna rip him off, we're gonna rip him a new one. Alright? We're gonna be our own and we're gonna be unique, but I do intend on hiding my identity in the future, and also not really caring if old heads know who I am. So, you know, you're kind of like locking me in as like, you're unlocking, you're pre-ordering. It's a pre-order bonus. You get to know who I am and what I look like. Because once I start streaming like real games constantly, at some point I do intend on making actual good content. and not making bad content. Because I do think that this is bad content. No one was really supposed to watch me do this. I am glad that anyone who is tuning in right now, especially MJ, I'm glad that you guys are tuning in because it's cool and it makes me feel good and it's fun to make new friends. But that was not really the intention when I started this. And I realize now, broadcasting myself on the internet, I should expect people to show up. But if you expect people to show up and no one does, then you get sad. So it's kind of a catch-22, you know? Anywho, all that to say, my typing and aiming will be streamed for all of 2026. After 2026, you will probably never see me do any of these activities on stream again in terms of like monkey type or aim labs, unless I get like ridiculously good at it. Like if I get good enough to the point that I would enjoy watching it, like if I can do type racer competitions with chatters or something, you know, we may consider doing some throwbacks down the line. But all of this is really just, I'm broadcasting my training arc. This is just documentation of the effort that I am putting towards improving myself as a digital human being. And once we get there, we're going to play games and we're going to speedrun and we're going to do competitions, and I have a genuine delusional belief that I was put on this earth to win, and I don't know what I'm supposed to win, but everything in my head is a competition, and the only way I'm able to improve at anything is by just competing against myself, hence why I'm keeping track of my records in monkey type and in name labs and all that. But once I'm done competing with myself and the training arc is over, we're going to compete against everyone else and show them that I was able to get unrealistically nasty over the course of 2026. And that's the whole plan. That, and I'm going to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. So once the training arc is over and I don't have to be held within my human form any longer, I'm going to adopt a new form. And I think I'm going to be a wacky inflatable arm man. And I think it's going to be fun. And I'm going to, I don't know, kill people in video games. That's really all I've ever wanted to do, if I'm being honest. Doesn't really matter which game or how or why. I was born to kill people in video games. No, I was born to win, and killing people in video games is just, it is what I enjoy winning the most. And typing is a critical component in that, in the fact that, I mean, I have to type a lot for coding, which is something that I'll probably never stop doing in a complete capacity. I will probably at some point retire from doing it as a profession. But I also needed to talk shit online. Because if you can't type fast, you can't really talk shit. You know, the moment passes. and I get nervous in voice chat. And some games won't even allow voice chat. So you gotta just sling your threats and your insults and whatnot all in text form. And you gotta be good at it. Otherwise, I mean, you're just gonna get clowned on for not being able to type. Or while you're typing, you're gonna get dunked on in the game. It's really just we're trying to minimize dead time here. The faster you can type, the more you can do in life. And that, if you do the math, is pretty much true regardless of your profession. Right? Everyone is typing something in some capacity pretty much every day. Unless you're, I don't know, Amish, or you live somewhere where phones haven't been invented yet, or computers and stuff. Unless you're in an insane predicament in life, the faster you type, it literally just puts more time back in your day. It is a hell of a skill to improve upon. And you can double that being a hell of a skill if you learn how to do it in a way that not many other people can do. Like, if I pull up to the function with the keyboard I'm typing on right now, I got a little more aura than if I'm on my normal QWERTY keyboard. I'm a little more wacky doodle dandy. I look more like I'm chronically online, which, if I'm competing in games, is a fantastic thing to do. Or if I'm interviewing for a position as a developer. If you're a weirdo in the way that you type, and it's obvious that you had to go out of your way to figure out the way to do what you do, it just shows an it factor, I think. I think I'm chasing an it factor. I think I'm not chasing very quickly. That it factor is a touch out of reach. I swear I was faster earlier today. Like right before I booted up stream, I was kind of killing it. Back to back. No, fuck. I stopped talking so I could focus more on typing, and I did really well until I just felled off. Gucci felled off. Bitch. Nope. No, no, dude. I was going so fast. That was still pretty fast. Come on, man. I got these 2 errors. I recovered it. I was going 55 before the errors. My burst was 78 before the errors, but my WPM was 55, and I was able to pull it back. So, suck it, communists. Never mind. You win. You win. Fuck, I'm in my own head. I'm in my own head. Get out. I'm gonna type some tags on again. Buzz. You ever look at a word and think, that's not a real word? But only because you've seen it like too many times in a row. At some point, it just looks like a collection of letters. And then you're like, what the fuck do the letters mean? And that's when you really get in trouble. Alright, we've been typing a little too long. I went a little bit over my allotted time. I don't know what my allotted time was, but we went a little bit too long. Just a little bit. Just a wee little bit. I don't know how I have a 7-day streak. Alright, that 10th one was tougher than I would have liked it to be. Hang on, wait a second. I was already in the AIM Labs category. I was supposed to start off today in monkey type. I don't know why. If I reload, am I currently in AIM Labs? I am. I have no idea how that happened. What the fuck? What? Did not, okay, well, I mean shit, we're already here. Did not mean to do that, did not mean to do that. Alright, we're gonna scoot up a little bit. We're going to get good placing on the mouse, move the gripper out of the way. Today is an even numbered day, and I have the fucking hiccups again. I never get the hiccups other than being on stream. I don't know what I've done to my body to deserve this. I get the hiccups on stream. It's an even numbered day, so we're doing even numbered activities, starting with number 2. Oh, this is flicking. For some reason, I thought this was bounce track. Rough start, rough start. All right. I was gonna say this is chalked, but that's not very in the nature of what I'm doing here. We're just gonna have to play it out, and maybe we'll get a little better. I don't know that that's gonna happen. Granted, I have not used my mouse very seriously at all today, other than like opening and closing my meeting tabs. So, dude, this is That was beyond fucked. Okay, I did almost the exact same score as I did last time. If I just don't let this trigger me as much as it does, I think I can get a good score. It just pisses me off so bad. I don't know what I'm doing here. They are stationary. Got it. I clicked late. My brain and my hand are not communicating very well together tonight. They're going through it, I suppose. Just some standard communication issues between brain and hand. Happens all the time in chess. Not uncommon whatsoever. Still a pretty good score. My lowest accuracy of all time, but a rather respectable score, if I do say so myself. We actually kind of pulled that off. Okay. You dodged me as soon as I put my cursor on you, you son of a gun. This is a problem. This is a problem. Okay, I noticed for a second there that I was clicking and then adjusting my mouse to go on target, and I have no idea why I was doing that. I also just couldn't hit that guy. Dude, I'm telling you, it's a rough day to be a guy. Goodness gracious. I blame my feet are planted. That's what I blame. We're here to improve. We're here to get better. They move. All right, come to me. Come to me. I dare thee to come. Oh, it's chalked. I'm gonna black out. I'm forgetting to breathe. What? I wanted to hit the other guy. New record! Yeah, right, yeah, right. Very nice, very cool, very nice. Yes, indeed, yes. We're tracking now. Come on, come on. Don't be too elusive now. You gotta let me get some points. You gotta give me a freebie here or there. our metric for good burst has certainly gone up, because I don't think I'm even thinking it on situations where I would have said it in the past. God, he flew way the fuck away from me, though. And that's a new record. That's a bada bing, bada boom. Goodness gracious. My left eye is watering. We're in dire need of assistance. Oh goodness. Holy shit, that's a new record. Oh my god, I can't see. What the fuck is going on? Sound the alarm. Ah, God, I love water. Boy, oh boy, do I love water. That's some good stuff. Very, very good. Very, very nice. Rave track. Alright, this guy, I think he's a son of a bitch. I swear he got additional speed off that jump. Come here, bucko. Ah, dude, he was just a little too high. Ah, that felt so good. It was so good. That's a new record. That's a new record. Dude, I would love to have screenshotted these charts from like when I first started, because even at just a 42% match, I have no idea what my match was originally, but the first time I saw this chart, my line was so far discorrelated from their line. It was crazy. And now it's like, yeah, sometimes I'm a little late. Sometimes I move when I shouldn't. Sometimes I should move and I'm not. But in general, my line follows his so much better. It's just, that's just a really cool chart to see. I don't know. This fucker's so elusive. Hit me, baby, one more time, man. Give me that ball. I landed. I don't think I've ever landed in that benchmark. What? New record, new record. Yippee. Hooray. Huzzah. Oh, we're switching. Son of a gun. I feel like I'm drawing on a fucking connect the dots here. What's the picture? Damn. So close, yet so far. Underflicks are what killed me. What the hell? I chose bad targets most of the time. Alright, man, if you say so. Fuck. Like right there, I think I picked a bad target as well. So, you know what? Maybe you've got a point. Bitch. Limp Bizkit. Do the bigger ones move more because of how perspective works? I think yes, actually. I was kind of saying that as a meme, but because, I don't know, maybe the big ones actually move less because they're at a closer perspective. But I think they genuinely... New record, new record! Very cool, very nice. I think the bigger ones genuinely just do move more because of perspective. A fascinating development. Okay, now these guys, I don't know if they have more health or if they just regen. Either way, I'm feeling a little fucked by it. Can you hit collaterals? That would be my follow-up. Because what if one guy's just body blocking the guy that you were targeting previously? Also, should I just go for the closest guy to me? I don't really know how to prioritize my targets in this. But apparently whatever I did was pretty good. I don't know. We're learning. I don't know what we're learning, but we are learning. Okay, this is where they move in DVD-like fashion. And it's much faster than I was preparing for. Son of a gun. I'm moving far too erratically because they're all at a set speed, right? So I think erratic movement is good to find the target, but once I find the target, I need to simply slow down. And that's a tough trick to master. That's tough. That's tough. We did gain 2 skill points though. So, you know what? It's a pretty good day. That's a pretty good day. We got a few PBs. We got a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. All right. We did better than we did bad. Today was a good day. Today was a good day. Oh, I'm so good at this shit. I didn't update my damn overlay. Whatever, man. Whatever. Good stream. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I hope the rest of your evening goes a little bit better. Thank you for watching, and